So I'm just saying it's not like I don't want to load the videos. I can't. And I have tried at home. My huis internet is so stadig. So yeah. Okay, right. There is number 1. Yeah. You didn't have to. I just showed how I substituted it. So at number 1, yeah.
Why is there on this thing?
It's like our school uniform. So from now on, when it's assembly or when it's something like an open day or a prize giving or something like that, then they will ask us to wear our school clothes. Anyways, okay, so at number 1, use the sketches and the formula to complete the following table on pentagonal. I don't know if that's said correct. Numbers. Okay, so at pattern 1, I had 1 dot. At pattern 2, I had 5 dots. So at pattern 3 and 4, you could still count the dots. But from there on, you definitely had to go and substitute it into that equation that was given. Okay. Any questions there? Can I skip? Right, number 2. Number 2, they said use the sketches and the formula to complete the following table. Okay, so the green is what was given, so I just had to fill in at pattern number 3, 4, 5, and 20. So at the bottom you will see I filled it in and showed you how I substituted. Please just remember that when we substitute, we need to use brackets. Okay?
Thank you.
Can I skip? Yeah.
I'm just wondering, in the case of say it's a negative number to the power,
Mm-hmm.
or that's that we have to put in substitution, we make brackets, negative number, brackets to the power.
Then, yeah, because of the square, it will eventually become a positive number. That's why it's so important to use the bracket.
Inside.
Okay, there's number 2. Okay, can I skip? Anyone still copying at number 2? Okay, then number 3, it says use the formula to complete. Yes. See, I don't know what's going on here. Weet jy wat daar aangaan nie? Okay. Any questions at? Oh, I like that. Any questions at 3?
Can you just quickly go back to number 2?
Show how you calculated. No, that's fine. All you had to do is fill in the table. Are you done? Okay. Everyone done at number 3? Okay. Then exercise 6.6. They said complete the table that shows the relationship between the number of houses and the number of matchsticks used to build these houses. Use number sentences to determine term n, the nth term. Okay, so right at the end you will see I said it was 5n plus 1. How did we get to that? We saw that we had to add 5 every time. So if you look at it over here, I knew that it would be 5n, and then I said dot, 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 because I still don't know, would I be adding something after that, or would I be subtracting? So then we substitute in. So I said term 1 will therefore be 5 times 1, and that gives me 5. But term 1 is actually 6. And that is how I knew that I would have to go and add 1. No. So then over here is your final formula. So term n will be 5n plus 1. And I use that to calculate term 10 here on the right-hand side. Right. Any questions there? Okay, then number 2, I think I haven't written, I think. Can I skip?
Yes.
Yeah, see, I did it. Okay, so number 2 says we had 1. Okay, and we had 4 and 10. All right, so if you counted the amount of matchsticks in pattern 3, how many did you get? 16. Okay, so what you were supposed to see is that it's plus 6. Oh, come on. And plus 6, yes. Oh, but even if I do that, it sometimes, and plus 6. So this will be, see, it's not on it, but it doesn't want to go. 22. Okay, so immediately I knew that it would be term n is 6n, but I don't know about the rest. So then we go substitute n. So term 1 would therefore be 6 times 1, which gives me 6. But I'm supposed to end with 4. So what did we do? We subtract 2. So therefore, term n will be 6n minus 2. And I can fill that in over here. 6n minus 2. Okay, so now I've got to use that to get how much term 10 is. So to get term 10, I'm going to say 6 times 10, which is 60, minus 2, so 58. You guys good with that? Any questions? Can I skip? Excuse, ek het alweer vergeet van die aircon. Right, hands up, we're still copying. Okay, then the last one here, number 3. All right, so if we counted the match sticks in the third pattern, how much did we get? How many? 28. Ek het nou gehoor 12 het iemand sê. Oh, okay. So I had to add 12 and again add 12 and again add 12. And that was my clue that term n would be 12 n, and I don't know the rest yet. Okay, so we go substitute n. So term 1 will be 12 times 1, which gives me 12, and I'm supposed to end with 4. So what did I do? So therefore, term n would be 12n minus 8. Okay, and we've got to use that to go calculate term 10. So term 10 would be 12 times 10, which gives me 120 minus 8. So 112. All right. Any questions, people? None. Okay, it's fine. Are you done? Everyone done? Yeah. Okay, then on page 60 it says, we also use equations for determining the general rule in numeric patterns as demonstrated below. So now again, we're back to just number patterns and not in table format. No? But same thing applies. Can I skip? No one's still copying? There we go. Okay. Okay, so what they're giving me here is 19, 16. It's still just number pattern. It's still the same chapter, everything. Okay, they want me okay, so determine the nth term and term 10. So, what do you guys see? If you look at the 19, 16, 13, 10, what did we do? So, we are subtracting 3. Okay, so immediately I knew that term n would be minus 3n, and then the rest I don't know. So let's go substitute in. Term 1 would be minus 3 times 1, which gives me minus 3. And what is term 1 actually? 19. So how do I get there? Plus how much? Did you say plus 22? Okay, so plus 22, so therefore term n will be minus 3n plus 22. Then, yes. Sorry, yeah. Then they also asked me, yeah man, that's it. Then they also asked me to get term 10. So term 10 would then be minus 3 times 10. And that gives me how much? Good. So minus 8. Any questions? You guys good? So it's exactly the same as what we had previously. It's just not in the form of a table anymore. Okay. Then the last exercise for this chapter is exercise 6.7. I'm quickly going to skip. I'm going to go back just now. You guys? Come on. So your homework is exercise 6.7. That's on page 60. You're going to do number 1 up until 5. It says, use the equations to determine the 10th term and the general term. You want to go to the bathroom? And the general term or the nth term for the following. Okay, so just those two things, general term or nth term and term 10. That is it. Yeah.